all this for that skywork over there. Would that be a deal?
Oh, that one right down there?
Yeah, see skywork.
Because I was like, there's a
couple.
No, I'm not going to do 120.
Nah.
DC Unlimited. Lots of good stuff going out. As soon as Travis is done cleaning his mess.
Figure out how to fix this Ziploc. Gotta save it. Can't let it go to waste. But I can't. There we go. Asking it. No, see? Garbage. Bag in the bag. DC got smaller.
DC got smaller.
That line's green.
It's a tiny, tiny little gold piece. And it's like a... makes the figure...
Maybe we have it in the...
Well, no, I saw it in one of these bags. I just gotta remember. So, big Barda. A little portal weapon. Makes a difference. I'm guessing now with her little portal thing, she's about $80.
Little cosmic staffy thing.
Well, it's not even a staff. It's like a... Not like one of those boom tubes they use, but the little... It's in her hand.
Oh, a mother box? Mother box?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Right?
No, yeah, that's not the mother box. It's like her little club.
Yeah, but...
It's probably got some cool space name.
Right. Space Club.
The Bardinator.
I'm here for that one.
The Barda Bopper. Get back. I'm going to bop you.
So this is Justice League Unlimited Volcana. Travis and I were actually talking about this earlier, and we think the guest star voice for her was Lilith from Cheers Frasier. Forget her name off the top of my head. But you got to look this up online. It sells for $250. So it's one of the rarer ones out of this line.
The cartoon Justice League, and then they rebranded it as Justice League Unlimited and expanded the universe with a lot more characters, which happened with the toy line too. They initially started out just selling them in like packs of one, maybe with some accessories and some other things, and then you get multiple versions of the basic 7 Justice League characters.
3 packs.
And then when the series came back, and it was much more popular, they started selling them in 2 packs, 3 packs, 4 packs, 5, multiple packs.
Exclusives.
And that way you could get a huge universe of characters. And the cartoon was fantastic, in my opinion.
One of the better ones.
So having a display of these will look really cool. I don't know if I
have a Green Arrow.
Yeah, I have a Green Arrow.
You have his stuff now.
Yeah, I have his stuff.
Oh, do you?
Yep. Justice League was the first one, and Justice League Unlimited was the second one.
Yeah.
And they're both great.
It's a Lego Super Mario question mark block. But then we've had this loose before. And it kind of opens up and gives you some of the environments. It's definitely cool.
I guess my favorite one out of this series is probably Plastic Man, just because you don't see him very often, and his abilities, his character kind of fits in really well. But he wasn't in the cartoon except maybe in the background.
Yeah.
Which,
I mean, he might have been, I don't want to say even a key, but like 1 or 2 episodes.
right. I mean, they went with a similar character, Elongated Man, which is fine. What they did with Elongated Man as a cartoon was great. But I grew up with Plastic Man. Yeah, I had the Superpowers figure. I thought he was awesome.
If I had to pick a favorite figure, it's Batman. It's always Batman. It's Batman.
Very, very.
You can't beat Batman. He has contingency plans for the Justice League.
That's true. You cannot beat Batman.
Can't.
Oh, that's bare minimum 200. That's what I usually say going for. When it's 200, $50.
45.50. And that's a 30-minute drive, and y'all are 10.
Well, I mean, I'd give you $100.
Oh, I will take that.
But $50.
Straight. That's why I was like, I'm gonna go to Toy Fit first.
And that's what they do. I was seeing, see, there's just, I mean, somebody scored one for $100 bid, but auctions underperform. If you're ever going to sell your stuff on eBay, do not do auction, because you're going to lose your butt. Put the price that's fair that you want to get for it. And it might not sell instantly, but just be fair and you'll get it. But I mean, it's probably 2, but I mean, there's 150, there's 100. Then, you know, some crazy guy gets 255. But I mean, I think there's 239, but I mean, I'm going to put 200. We're building, and then when we get gaps, when we're not busy, then we tweak, you know, like the classics, we stair-stepped them. We repriced them all because the classic market's, it's tanked. So everything's newly priced, and it's still, to me, the best figures out. It's just, at the time, classics was the only Motu you could get, and now there's, you know, Masterverse and Origins, and you don't have to go back and buy that. And they're redoing a lot of the classics figures in the newer line, so you could get a figure for $30 and not pay. We did the 2000X line. We've never really had a nice display of these, so we have a nice setup. We're putting, what is it, DC Animated in here? They're doing that over there right now. This is just kind of what I call the tchotchke case. It's just miscellaneous odds and ends. Looney Tunes and Smurfs and Scooby-Doo and Dick Tracy. And I thought these guys are little. There's a, what is that? The Jolly Green Giants kid, Sprout. And I got a little big boy. It's kind of cool. But we put a ton of turtle vehicles out, or at least it was gutted. Especially there was a guy yesterday. So, I mean, you know, we put a decent amount. I finally figured out you're supposed to wrap that net in that thing. And if you look at all the guys who have this, I don't know what this tube thing is called, but there's that little brown net. And then when everybody's selling it, they'll show you the net next to it. And then that strap has split and it's broke. So that one's not broke. It's not, it's $20. It's not worth a lot, but it's cool. There's a decent amount of Ghostbusters. But anytime we put something out, it sells. Because, I mean, we're getting people visiting us from every day. There's, I'd say, at least 3 different states coming here. It's like, oh, I came from Pennsylvania, I came from Ohio, I came from Indiana. We had a guy drive yesterday from Detroit for those Transformers that aired not too long ago, from the guy where everything was super minty. And he's like, how much is the Roadbuster? And then we told him it was $500. And he's like, how much is shipping? And we're like, I'm shipping it. Like, all right, we're driving up, 10 hours. And then he bought some other stuff that I pulled out for him. But he was upgrading his box, and it was, you know, beautiful. He loved it, so he's going to go to Retro, I think. We got the Double Joe cases, which I'm really happy with. Just put this Sky Striker out. But yeah, no, this looks great. So this is still getting fixed, meaning we're adding more to it. And then the wall that was here,
stay involved with it, but
just got taken down.
They were more excited about it than anybody.
So it was about this high and went about here.
Black Lightning.
So this is Justice League Unlimited, right?
Justice League and Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah. That was a great cartoon. I'm thinking I talked about this. I know we talked about the Joe books that I had done, and then we did that Star Wars book. So this was the first. This was a crossover with Starscream and Rainbow Dash, and it was for, I think, Wizard World Atlanta in 2014. So I found some of these. Not many, but I found some. And then this was the book that we did for BotCon. And it was a connecting cover. So that was a My Little Pony title. This was a Transformers title. So this was issue, geez, what is that, 30? Yeah. And so we split the run and did a connecting cover. And so this is Soundwave in a mix-off with, I don't know who this is. I think it's DJ Pone. Maybe there's a DJ Pony. And this was for BotCon 2014. And I think I found 10 of these. So that's literally it. These there's a little bit more, but not many. So maybe we'll throw these up on I don't know, on our eBay or whatnot or something. But yeah, a handful. And is everything open?
Yeah, everything's been open and used. And I found the box for all of them except for these little core class figures and then Earthrise Optimus. I could not find the box for that.
So this is funny. They just reshipped me these.
Oh, really?
Because they got... So that's this one, right?
A whole new box full of them?
Is that this one?
Yeah.
So these...
I actually have a few of those now.
I mean, those are old.
Yeah, like a few years.
Right, and I just got 12 more from Hasbro. Weird. So that, but see, Hasbro's running a lot of their previous hits.
Oh, really?
Like surefire pieces. Because I guess need some money.
Huh.
All right. So is this all he got? I guess so, right? Just the gun.
I'm thinking we're gonna.
Okay. So I feel weird standing up. I need to get on the ground.
That don't stand.
A ton of that. I think I have a lot of 111.
Yeah.
It's all newer. It's all opened. Some of them, like I probably have 20 of him in the back. Number 100. A ton of this. They ran this guy twice. And I might be able to find a box to show you. And then just the color tones changed. I don't know if one was Evolution and one was just Legacy. Ton of him. I don't think I have any more of him. I don't think I have this. But there's nothing crazy. Just some commons. But some we need, some we don't need. So this was like a $40, $50 piece. And now it's $25. But I'll show you. They just flooded the market with them. It's like the tail end of one series, and then they went into the next. You're like, oh, great. I need that guy. And then it's like, oh, repack. Put the same guy that you were sitting on from the last wave in the new case.
Slightly changed color on the box.
Right. That's what I was going to show them. For everything you brought, was it trade or cash?
Would I get more for trade value or?
Yeah, because it's a new product.
Okay.
Like if it was vintage, I'd offer more.
Yeah.
But like if I was to do trade and all this, it'd be $100.
$100. What about cash?
I'd give you $70. And there's like maybe 3 guys here I really need. Otherwise, I'm just buying back stock.
How about all this for that Skywarp over there? Would that be a deal?
Oh, that one right down there?
Yeah, Siege Skywarp.
Because I was like, there's
a couple.
Yeah. Skywarp. No, I'm not going to do 120.
Nah. So now we got the Justice League Unlimited as far as what we're going to put out with the space we have available. This is everything we're putting out currently.
Same guy. You can see I guess the hue. But Legacy and then Evolution.
Thank you.
And do you know about our toy show in November?
I don't know.
So every year we do it the weekend before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And it's a toy show, not a comic show. Who's this guy?
Great. Dark Side.
Wow. It's a great line.
And he put the belt on his head. He's like, I don't want to put that belt on because it might break.
Only
general I remember is Thunderbolt.
That's a little tight. I don't want to break it, right?
Don't break it.
If I break it, I buy it. Got it.
I don't see a Hawkman.
So now it's on. And he's got a little screen, a little monitor.
Okay, so
Look at his legs.
Let me see.
How do you make that stand?
Stand in the place where you live.
everybody knows your name.
Think about.
They don't all have holes, and
No, usually the ones. That
well, I mean, look at the ankles, right? Look at that.
So no holes.
No. Yep.
All right. I
Travis.
got all those down there stood. You get the feet as flat as you can, right? You lean it back, and then you push the arm back a little bit, and the weight changes just maybe enough to work.
Yeah.
but it's a crapshoot because some of them really just won't stand. Makes me tell.
Yeah, we Mary's putting this on a different one.
Yep, he's going to be a big problem.
Good, you gotta put that kid to work before you get out of the house.
Oh, what the crap.
But, I mean, there was a problem. Travis?
Just what I'm thinking. And as close
Oh yeah.
as we can. Crap, you know, we're probably going to have to backload. That's how we're going to clear these guys.
Yeah.
All right, put the 7 to the side. They'll go next after we fill the backload.
Oh wow. That's gonna be great.
Oh my god.
But if you just get some tape and fold it in on itself. Didn't we buy?
We bought double stick tape, but I don't know where it went. We might get an occasional Batman or Flash or, you know, one of the basic characters, but this kind of display, this is the only time we've had this many. They're not necessarily super hard to get, and most of them are pretty affordable, but I guess having this amount of characters, this varied amount, and having, I think almost all of them are complete. I mean, we've only had it this one time really, so I don't know how quick these might go, but I can say they probably won't replenish very quickly.
We put the stair steps and put these 3 3/4 inch Marvel line, which maybe Travis knows why that they don't make anymore.
So
We just tried it didn't work.
I don't know this for a fact. This is just my observation. But when they sold those, Marvel Legends almost completely stopped. And this was what was in stores, and that was during the recession in 2008 or so. And I think some of it was to cut costs, still have product, but also a lot of characters that came out in this line a few years later got a Marvel Legend when things got a little better. Because, like,
I mean, if you're a 3 3/4 inch collector, then that's what you want.
yeah, it goes with Joe. So, but 3 3/4, the only thing that was doing well, and then when that died off was what, 25th Joe?
All right.
So, like, it's not that these were bad, it's that
Oh, they're great. Look at Goblins, the Wolverine, and the motorcycle.
right. But then Legends got better,
Oh yeah, well,
and then that just became the thing.
well, it's if you're just a 6-inch collector versus
Yeah,
because Marvel was never that scale.
Nah,
I mean,
no.
there was Toy Biz scale, which 5-inch, I guess.
5-inch.
I just like them
Oh yeah, they're
because I don't collect the 6-inch. So, like, if I did Marvel, that's what I would do.
and it would be easy for you to do that
Well, yeah,
too.
'cause
I mean,
imagine having this case full of Marvel Universe. How many guys and scenes and
yeah, they. I
you
mean,
have like all of them coming at each other, two sides like that.
two sides like these.
Two sides, two snakes like these.
Yeah, I think they were fine for when they were making them, but when they started putting more Legends out and doing better with it, they knew that was where it was.
Did you hear
I
that?
did.
I heard it.
The Red Tornado? Is it Bizarro?
Or is
It's
it?
Orion.
Oh, yeah, we got one, man down.
I knew it.
So what's the trick?
There is no traces. You just stand them back up.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Blue Devil too.
And Blue Devil?
Yeah, Blue Devil was the one that fell.
Oh, but if that falls on a vintage bubble, that'll crack that bubble.
His problem is his tail pushes him forward. So now I'm going to tuck the tail in his jacket. Let's see if that works. Seems to be a little more stable.
You remember what third party that defense order?